Hey Taylor, how are you? You've been doing such a great job with your writing in the haunts, and I'm so happy that you're writing with us. I want to challenge you a little bit this week by sending you to the journals. Now, we're finishing up Dragonside this week, which is a great fantasy story, which is a narrative, right? But the journal makes us dig a little bit deeper. It's a different style of writing, it's a little bit more personal. So I'd like to see what you can do with that. All right, and I'm going to challenge you with a strategy that we call Explode the Moment. It's got a cool name, Explode the Moment. And that's when you take a moment in time, which is a small little piece of time, and you expand on that moment by adding all kinds of cool descriptive details. All right, now I'm not going to ask you to do something unless I've done it also. So I wrote an Explode the Moment piece this week, and I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to share it with you, okay? Here's my words. Get ready. There's Mrs. Walker's words. Now, I picked a moment of when I first started school because I went back to school this week. Okay, I'm a fourth grade teacher, and we are back in the classroom. I have 11 boys and girls that are in the classroom, and I have 6 boys and girls that are learning from home. They're virtual learners. And the first day of school was really strange and really weird and really unusual because this virus is not going away. So I picked a moment, a small section of time when I was sitting at my desk and getting ready to stand up in front of my boys and girls for the very first time as their teacher. So that moment was really only about 2 minutes, but I exploded that moment with all kinds of cool details. So I want you to listen to what I wrote and let me know what you think, okay? I think I did a pretty good job. As the tardy bell rang, I took a deep breath and looked across my classroom. The sight almost brought tears to my eyes. Although I had 25 desks, only 11 were occupied with a sea of masked children. They looked at me, their eyes as round as saucers. They were frightened, and I knew it was my job to comfort them. As I stood up and walked to the front of the classroom, I passed by each desk, and I shook their hands. Pausing at each desk, I knelt down, and I spoke to each child one at a time. I told them a very silly joke to make them smile. As I made my way back to the front of the classroom, the sound I heard was the sound of laughter, and I began to smile myself. As I made it back to the front of the classroom, I said, "Everybody stand for pledges." And I knew at that moment that our day was going to be okay. And it was. Boom. I exploded the moment. Do you see how I took that small piece of time? That moment when I was walking around, meeting my boys and girls in the classroom on our very first day of school, and I added all those details about how we were feeling. I want you to do that in your journal this week, okay? Pick a topic that you really think you can dig deep and tell me a lot about, okay? I'll be looking for that. I'll take a look at it as I read it, and I will definitely give you some feedback. I'm really proud of your writing, and I'm really proud of you for trying something new like this. This is really going to grow you as a writer. All right, Taylor? You have a very good day today, and I'll be talking to you soon, all right? Bye.